Hello everyone, welcome to the Spring 132 review for SSW rules. So this sprint will focus more on UI adjustments as well as approval experience improvements. So let's jump into the email. So the Spring 132, we had two Spring goals. The first one is to finish the new UI for the new breadcrumb for multiple categories, and then make the homepage editable in TinaCMS. So both of them are completed now. We now have a new UI design for the breadcrumb, and also the text on the homepage is now editable. It's no longer hard-coded. So as usual, you can find the test environment and the production environment in this table. And then we have the timesheet data. So we can look directly at this section. It's more detailed one. So this is a 2-week sprint with only 10.5 man days. So mostly worked by Chloe, that's me. This is mainly because of the public holidays in France. Then
Chloe,
we have,
can you get rid of the ribbon at the top?
Yep.
Just for extra screen real estate.
How to hide it?
Done. Yeah.
Okay, so here we have the backlog. So the first one and also the breadcrumbs are related to our Spring goals. These are the UI changes, so we can see them directly on our website. So for the homepage, we can now put /admin in the URL.
Couldn't we always go /admin?
Yes, we can always do that.
Oh, you said we can now.
I
thought you said now.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, now if we put that, we can see something new on this page, because you can see from the left-hand side, there are several sections. So from there, we can edit the text on the sidebar. So it's actually, this part of the page. So for example, we can edit the quick links, the text here, the form ID. So it's no longer hard-coded.
Right. Okay. So you took out all these hard-coded pieces. Right. Okay.
Yes.
Nice.
So the next UI changes is about the breadcrumb. So I can just show you. This is an example. So this rule has more than one.
Just going back to where you were. Imagine somebody didn't understand that they had to go into the rule to edit it. What happens when you click on, say, that done? Do you reply done? What does it do when you click on that?
Click on what?
The first or the second rule there, teamwork. Click on teamwork.
Okay.
What happened? No, you've gone into it. But what if you were back on the other one and you just clicked in the text and you wanted to change the text? Go back. Imagine you didn't understand how it worked. I just want to change the paragraph under teamwork.
The preview.
Down. I want to change the text down.
So the part that says, as a developer, processing from junior to mid-senior is simple. If you click only on that text, so not on the header of the rule, that part, you can't edit it.
Yeah, so does that make it feel a little bit hard-coded? I know it's not, but if they are slightly confused, should the whole section, see over on the right when you, on a section. So go back how you have the section. Go to a section. The quick links or whatever. Or why are these rules? See why are these rules? So just hover and show the hover effect there. In the bottom right-hand corner. Yep. So see that hover effect? Should the other one have the same hover effect, but then dive into the specific rule? Or am I thinking about this incorrectly?
I think these are individual components. So if you want to edit it, then you need to click on it to edit. So all of them you need to click on to edit, right? But if you click on something that you can't edit, that's a component by itself, it will open that component. In this case, this rule block that you see there, if you click on that, then it will open that so that you can edit it.
Right. Okay. Now, you know that you're on the latest version of Tina, correct?
Yes.
I believe somewhere, where did they add that? Where did Isaac add that feature to go into related rules? Just go to the top and click on, go.
You have to click back to the home page.
Oh, you have to be on the home page there. Okay.
So you need to be in, no, sorry, you need to be in the collection. So you see in your breadcrumbs, Chloe, please click home, no, in the breadcrumbs.
Yep. Click on the word homepage.
Oh, yes, sorry. Just so
now, let's go to the bottom, I think. No, it's not the bottom. Where is it?
So the reason why the related section's not showing up is because they're only pulling in data from one page. So that related only shows up when there is referenced data from other.
I thought all those rules would mean that they're foreign pages, so it might show up under related.
Yeah, that definitely could.
Yeah. Do you think that they should look into that or not?
I'm not a big fan of that view, if I'm being honest. I also don't know if Isaac's changes ever did get merged.
Okay.
I believe so.
All right. Anyway, look, because they're definitely related pages. I thought they were going to show up under related pages. So it feels funny. I would ask you, Chloe, to ask Isaac about it, why it's not working on the homepage.
Okay, I'll check with him.
I've dropped you the PR in our chat, Chloe, just a reference.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Can we move on to the next one?
Yes.
Okay, so the next one is also a UI changes. It's for the breadcrumb. So looking at this rule as an example, it has more than one category. So now we have a drop down for multiple categories for the breadcrumb. So previously, it only shows one categories in the breadcrumb. So now we can see all of them. Are you happy with these UI changes, Adam? With Josh?
I'm not sure about the word categories there, but I guess it does make sense. You're telling them what it is. I cannot complain, I guess. If I can't think of anything better.
Like, yeah.
I don't know.
I didn't see the point in doing this. This came from, I think, Tiago, but for me was, if I got here via email, then it should show email at the category. If I got here via box management, then it should, we shouldn't show that, hey, there's more of these categories. I don't know. It's one of those things, it's not going to kill me, but I don't know if I like it.
Yep. Okay.
But it keeps Tiago happy. So
yeah.
All right. So, okay. So the next PBI we want to highlight is for the approval experience. So it's about this PBI. So now we have we have a new workflow running in the rules content repository. So that will pick up the pull request branch and also detect the new modified files and then generate the preview link. So I can show you how it looks like. We can go to the content repo and just grab the latest pull request here. And you can see we got a comment and we have some preview link. So by clicking on this link, it will send us to the page, the Tina CMS page in edit mode. And we already have the branch selected here. So this is easier for approvers to see the changes in a live preview. And it's also make easier for others to make the same changes on the same branch.
So let me just quickly give some context there, Adam. Before
I think I missed the demo somehow. I didn't really follow what happened.
Yeah, so before what the problem was is if I go update a rule, how Tina works, I need to create a branch, right?
Mhm.
And then I create that branch, I make my changes, I hit save, and then it creates a PR. But for somebody reviewing my PR, they won't have access to that page because it's on my branch.
Mhm.
And there's no way for them to see the actual changes without having to go and switch to my branch and then looking for that rule and then looking at what I changed. So now what they've done is they created a shortcut. So now if I hit save on my branch, it creates a link for them that will directly take them to that branch with those changes already applied so that they can review the changes before approving them.
Okay. Can you do the demo again, Chloe?
Yes. So this time we can, so Lydia, she has modified this rule. So if we click on this link, now we can go, we're on the preview page. So it's for full stack.
Why is the performance so slow?
Mm,
I think it's the internet in France, to be honest.
yeah. The first demo, it was quick. Okay, so you can see what she has done on this new page.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
that's
you
actually a
can
perfect example. Yeah.
Yeah.
So she hasn't done much, but you can actually see it visually now without only looking at the code that was changed. You can also
Right.
get a visual representation of the changes that were made.
Right. And what did you have to do to make this work?
I just need to like add a new workflow and then get the branch name and then manipulate the local storage in the rules page.
Right.
So do you have any
No? All good.
question? Okay. Okay, let's move forward. So we also have this 3 high priority production issue. It's the same as in the last sprint, but these issues need to be resolved on Tina's MS, and we are just to keep them in the backlog to keep tracking their progress. And then the backlog starts from the stats generator. Over the past 30 days, we had 18 new PBIs created in the rules repository, and 72% of them are labeled with Black Fever. And there were 29 completed. So we have a net decrease of 11 PBIs. So this is a positive trend because
So what is the size of the backlog now? Is it way down? And by the way, after the number 13, it's meant to be a space.
Number 13. Yes. So the backlog, we only now we only have like 18 PBIs that are ready to proceed.
And how big is the backlog? Get rid of the label for ready, but everything. Oh, sorry, because blocked is you can't do.
Yeah.
And what about ignore blocked? You can't do those because they're relying on Tina. But how big's the backlog other than blocked?
Can do that.
I think it's status, Chloe.
Yes.
Yeah, there we go.
If we ignore the blocked, we have 52.
Okay, there's still quite a few, right? Okay.
But we still have some backlog not ready. Those PBI need more information to proceed.
And should you be checking those things? If they came from me, you should be checking, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Because we should be getting rid of them. Like, you should be looking at them, and if you don't know what they are and they're from me, call me up straight away and let's get rid of them.
Okay.
And especially while you've got Josh on that time zone, you should be saying, please, Josh, can we kill this? We don't need it anymore. Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
In fact,
Okay, I'll do that.
I would look for anything where it's from Josh or me, and get rid of them.
All right. I'm just taking the note. Okay. So let's keep going. This printer had 5 release. The current version is 1.6.16. And in terms of AI usage, there's no AI change in the group for the last sprint. So personally, for myself, I'm using like 80% of time of AI for my development work. And mostly I'm using Cloud Code. Do you have any questions regarding this section, Adam?
Well, I never see hitting limits anymore, but I see it with you guys. So, Chloe, where are you hitting limits? Just explain that to me. And why are you using Copilot? Aren't you finding Claude Code better? And when you're using Claude Code, why aren't you using it with Opus 4.6?
I'm using Cloud Code because I have some weekly usage, and so I'm just trying to use that. Yeah. And for the Copilot, I'm using Opus 4.6 because good, but it consumes very fast. So it's very, like, I'm hitting the limit. I switch to the Opus 4.6.
Right. Okay. I noticed when we looked at the backlog, it looked like there were no robot emojis next to any items. That looked like no items did you get done by vibe coding or without having to, just use
yes,
AI
there
to
was
get
only
it done.
one PBI. There's only one PBI that I used 100% AI to complete. And the rest of them, I still had to fix some tiny issues.
Right. Okay.
So it's not 100% AI, but I used it.
Okay. I'm surprised because you're using Next.js. It's a front end. I feel like you should be having more success with AI based on what I'm seeing with the other teams. Anyway, all right, keep going.
Yeah, then we can have a look at the Claude stats. So I will hand over this part to you, Gert.
Sure, let me share my screen. Oops, lost it back. Cool. Oh, we've got meeting cost now at $100 an hour. It's cheap. Meeting summary is spot on. We are going to look at SEMrush for the next one, and we did do 3 demos. Key decisions is, yes, we're good to run a 1-week sprint this time around, which is great. I did call out, and I think this is important, to have smaller items in the backlog, smaller work chunks, because we do know that even though Gil said he's available, he sometimes gets pulled into different directions, and then I don't want work to be half done. So because we can pick and choose now with low priority items, I want to make sure it's small chunks of work that is assigned to him. But to Chloe, that doesn't really matter because she's the main one on this. Hard truths, all these look pretty much spot on. 3 high priority PBIs have been chronically, oh my God, blocked. With response not our problem. That was my words in my English is my second language. What I meant there was that keeping them in there the whole time to show it's blocked means it's something that we can't comment on. Not our problem. It's not something that we can work on. Sprint planning, browsing rather than what? Ad hoc browsing, rather than prepared priorities. Yeah, so I didn't discuss this with Chloe beforehand. This is correct. It's something that's been on my mind for a while, and then we started talking about what is remaining on the backlog, and then I brought up SEMrush is important for me. So that is ad hoc in the way that I only brought it up in the sprint planning, because I didn't talk to Chloe before that about that. Other than that, it's just, yeah, Chloe did most of the talking. I'm getting good scores again. I'm really happy. I don't have 6 out of 10s anymore. And
Are you doing anything different?
no,
No.
no.
Okay.
Well, I'm not talking about my personal family issues anymore, which I got called out last time. So maybe that's it. But yeah, everything is just about the 3 high priority block PBIs, which we've also always known. But the rest looks pretty spot on.
Okay. All right.
Back to
Cool.
you, Chloe.
Yeah, thank you. Screen. So the Copilot stats, I'll let you do this part as well. Good.
Oh, I don't look at them, sorry. Let me just go to where it was shared. And that would be in the stakeholders. Right, the first one is implementing the new breadcrumb for the rules, multiple categories. Yeah, so that is correct. Even though we had 2, but it only picked up the 1.
Okay.
Like, we can still give it a mark because we probably discussed that the most.
Yes. So yeah, thank you, Gert. So then for the spring retrospective, we went well. Gert mentioned he's happy that 80% of coding is done by AI at the moment. And also we are making good progress, even it's only me working on rules. And then we finally get multiple categories changes done because it's a PBI that's stayed in the backlog for a long time. So this is not done now. And then what could be improved? We need to have a plan, or we should have a plan for monitoring errors on the SSW rules website. That is SEMrush. So this we have added that one to the next sprint. So do you want to add anything to this section, Adam?
No, it's all good. I'm very happy.
Just out of curiosity, with the 80% of coding is done by AI at the moment, are you finding that you're able to output more work? Because that's only a good sign if work production is going up. Otherwise,
Gert is
it's just
saying
been.
that. Chloe's not saying that.
Sorry, Gert. Have you
No.
found that the work output?
But Gert's not. He's not. That 80% is not what Gert is doing on this project. He's just answering that question to Chloe. Chloe, you're being silent on this matter. Are you getting much out of AI on SSW rules?
Yes, of course. The code quality is just much better than myself.
It's better.
Much better.
Wow.
Yes, I just use I use AI to write prompts and write code and also coding, and also use AI to review code and write the pull request description, everything almost.
So when you get to the retrospective and you're doing the lion's share of the work, why aren't you making any comments?
Yeah, I need to. Yeah.
Yeah.
I just
Otherwise, we're
didn't
just
Like
reading.
in bubble.
Yeah, we're just reading what Gert is saying, but Gert is not the main meal on this project.
Yes. Maybe I should put myself here.
So just to put it in perspective, Chloe, like the last sprint was mainly only her working on this. And if you look at the amount of work that's done, Josh, that was one person doing all that work. So I think it's clear that AI is really helping her heaps to get done.
Great. Yeah, it's a great comment.
Yeah. So, okay, if everyone is happy, let's move on to the sprint forecast for sprint 133.
On the sprint forecast, before you get into this, can I squeeze a little one in? I shouldn't say this before I see what you're doing, but I do know it's about SEMrush broadly, and I haven't seen how unhealthy it is, but I'm keen to do that. Can you just go to the rules? And I just want to ask you whether I can have something.
Go to the rule?
So
Yeah.
go to the rules homepage. Just go to the homepage.
Okay.
If I click on, say, latest rules, the fourth tab.
Okay.
The fourth tab. And let's just say I click on the first one. Don't click on it yet. See how it says published by Jonty Gardner?
Yes.
Yep. Now let's just click on that.
We can't click on the
let's
name.
click on the rule.
Okay.
Yep. Now I'm in here, but it doesn't say Jonty. What does it say?
Jonty is there in the author section.
But I see Tiago, last updated by Tiago. Shouldn't I seen Tiago there on the other page?
But on the homepage, it was like published by someone.
Yes, but shouldn't it say last updated by?
Maybe yes.
Yes, it should. Yes. So now click the back button. Go back to where you were. Do you notice anything different now? What tab were you on before?
We were on the latest rules tab.
Yes.
But now
so
we're on the most likely.
It should be sticky. It shouldn't lose that. And it should be showing Tiago there instead of Jonty.
Okay.
Okay. So if you can do that, that would be great. One more thing. See when you click on most commented, click on most commented, you'll see a little animation. Great. And then last commented, click on that. See a nice little animation. No, click on the third tab. Yep. Nice little animation. Now click on latest rules. Click on that. You're missing the animation off the date August 11. See down there?
Yes.
Right? See the date?
Yeah.
And as you can see, the date doesn't make any sense when it's the latest rules. If this is the latest rules and it's August 11, that means that there was a few years ago was the latest rules when it should be, yesterday's rule.
Yeah. So we should show the last updated by date.
Yeah. If you can fix those two sets of bugs, that'd be great.
Okay. Yeah.
We'll pull that in.
I will. Yeah, I'll create a PDF for that one. Is that everything?
That's all.
Okay. So let's go back to sprint forecast. Next sprint, our sprint going to make SEMrush up and running on SSW rules. So afterwards, we can have more agentic workflows to fix the errors, SEMrush errors. And then this is going to be a 1 week sprint with 7.5 man days. So here's the backlog. We just have both the SEMrush 1. Yeah. Do you have any questions regarding the backlog? I will add that one.
No questions.
Okay. Then the compiler starts.
Yeah. So investigate, ensure SEMrush is set up and working properly for SSW rules to enable future agentic fixes. So yeah, spot on.
Okay. So if everyone is happy, as usual, the recording to this meeting will be uploaded to the SSW Rules YouTube channel. So thanks everyone for joining us today. I will see you in the next week. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Chloe. Bye. Bye.